Come on, let's get nuts. King of the Weirdos, keeping it weird. Over the weekend, I went and seen The Flash. I didn't really want to see The Flash. Kind of disappointed in Ezra Miller. All the controversy following him. Hollywood, man. Bunch of kid diddlers and sickos. But I can separate the art from the artist. But I didn't see it for The Flash anyway. I went for my man, Michael Keaton, returning again as Batman. I waited 31 years, and it's finally here. I finally saw it, and I loved it. Hell yeah, Michael Keaton still got it. He is excelente. He is the supreme burrito of Taco Bell. I've been following these movies now for over a decade, the Schneiderverse, and it's sad that this is the last one. They're done. They're pulling the plug. They're out. They're saying, screw it to this universe. And it's sad because they finally did it. They finally made one that entertained me. And I know I'm probably pissing a lot of DC fans off. They're like, oh man, those movies were good. But come on, bro. Really? Batman vs. Superman, that was, I don't know. I thought it was terrible. Some of the action in that with Batman was cool, but I just couldn't get behind it. And then the Justice League, come on. Oh, whoa. That was very bad. Come on. For a movie, you've seen better. But anyway, I'm not talking about those movies. I don't want to shit all over the DC universe. They're rebooting it anyway. So this is all we get. This is all the Michael Keaton they'll ever be. Well, unless if they do some more, multiverse stuff, which that's starting to get old too. I mean, that's getting played out. Everything's doing that. The Spider-Verse, the Marvel-verse. Come on. Let's move on from it. It was a good idea, but now it's done. So yeah, like I said, this is a great movie where you can just kick back, shut your brain off, and just enjoy some action for, I think it was about 2 hours long. It didn't feel like 2 hours, probably because I was just wanting more Batman. But yeah, it was so cool to see him back. You know, he was able to do some stuff that he wasn't able to do back in 89 and 92, his fighting. It was cool seeing him use all those old gadgets. You know, they look very 80s. It's kind of weird that his gadgets still looked 80s, but I liked it. It was cool, you know. It felt like stuff was going to break down at any minute, but Batman delivered. He was the bomb. And I'm glad to see that he got 3 good Batman movies. You know, a lot of people were worried he'd come back and, kind of tarnish the name of his career with doing another one. But I think he did well. And as far as Ezra Miller, yeah, he finally did it. Where, the other films he was in, or I think it was just Justice League, I didn't like him. I thought he was annoying. He talked all the time. The way he did the character was goofy. And I know people will say that's how he is, and they're right. That's correct. But they even addressed that in this film, I think by now there's 2 Flashes in this one. And, the older, mature one calls him out. He's like, you're fucking annoying. Stop it. Stop talking all the time. And I was right there with him. I was like, yeah. But yeah, I really enjoyed the backstory they gave him. The only thing I would say is this movie feels like it should have came out like 8 years ago. And then the Justice League should have came out. It's like, why? We already got the Justice League. Why are we still getting backstories for these characters? It felt out of place. Another thing that was odd about it was the CGI work. Everyone looked like they were made out of rubber. I don't know if that was the look they were going for, because it was consistent throughout the whole film. There's a scene where he's traveling through time. He's in that portal, and then it has like all these like splices of time. And it'll show people, and they all look like PlayStation 3 graphics. I mean, I can't even say it was PS5 graphics, because stuff looked like it was made out of plastic. And it was funky. There was a few times Batman looked like he was made out of plastic. There's 2 Flashes, of course, like I said. And anytime they're both on screen, they didn't do the whole split screen thing where he acts one scene and then acts the other. I think they put his face on top of someone else, and it looks very fake. It kind of took me out of the film a few times where I'm like, what is wrong with this dude's face? Looks like it's made out of rubber, like Batman's nipples. But yeah, mild complaints. Overall, I think you should go check it out. Finally support DC. You didn't want to see those other films, but go see this one. It is worth your money and time. It's great to see the Batmobile and Batman again. It's worth it. I'm not lying. I don't want to spoil anything. There's a few things I'd love to spoil right now because, it's right there on the tip of my tongue. I want to say it. I know it's been spoiled already on the internets. I'm sure people have looked up like the cameos and the Easter eggs. I won't be that jerk that says Jack Nicholson's Joker's back. Yeah, he shows up for like all the movie. It's great, man. I can't believe they got Jack Nicholson to come back. Nah, he wasn't in it. He wasn't even mentioned. So sorry. He's dead, man. He died. But anyway, I ain't got nothing else to say. This is a good movie. It's not the best Batman, but it's all right. It's passable. It'll get you hard. But until next time, I'm getting out of here. I gotta go put lube on my butthole. Got the hemorrhoids. You take care. Peace out. I love you. Tell Mom I said hi.